Alright, on to the first module, and the first part of this module in values and strengths, which is gratitude, look for the good. Have you ever had those days where you're just saying, man, I'm glad I just made it through the day? I mean, anything and everything you could think of went wrong, or could go wrong, went wrong, and you were just happy just to get home and saying, God, I hope tomorrow's better. Well, this is what this skill is about. Looking for the good in that day. It's not the fact that you're going to have a good day, bad day, horrible day, great day of your life. We're all going to have crappy days. But we can at least find one, two, or three things that were good in that day. So how does gratitude help? The goal of the skill is to help people build optimism and positive emotions. A regular gratitude practice can help you deal with those daily stressors as well as more significant adversity in your life. Appreciating things in your life and focusing on the positive can help you adjust and move forward after stressful events. Researchers have found that expressing gratitude can strengthen social relationships. We often focus on what goes wrong. Cultivating gratitude is an opportunity to think about what went right. A regular gratitude practice can help you deal with those daily stressors as well as more significant adversity in your life. Appreciating things in your life and focusing on the positive can help you adjust and move forward from trauma and stressful events. There's two words that you can really incorporate into cultivating gratitude or looking for the good. Deliberate and intentional. You have to deliberately and intentionally look for the good in stressful times. So what is gratitude? Gratitude is a sense of wonder, thankfulness, and appreciation for life. While we often focus on things that went wrong, cultivating gratitude is a tool that allows you to think about what went right. By actively looking for the good things in your life, we boost positive emotions. Resilient people don't have fewer negative emotions. Instead, they feel more positive emotions, which allows them to rebound from stress and adversity more easily. And also helps combat negativity bias. And we all tend to naturally have a negativity bias. We are hardwired to focus on negative events and emotions. We are more likely to remember negative things than positive things. We process negative emotion more quickly than positive emotion. We work harder to avoid a bad mood than experience a good one. Paying attention to those negative events and danger helped us to survive and trigger our fight, flight, or freeze instincts. But that negativity bias may not surface as productively anymore. We tend to really just have a negative mindset. And we can get caught in cognitive traps that really boost the negativity bias. Say, when you get an email or a text or a notification that to go see the commander. What is your first instinct that you really think? More than likely, you're going to be thinking, "Oh crap, I'm in trouble. What did I turn in? What did I do wrong? Why am I getting written up?" We never even think about the good. So looking for the good will help us reverse that negativity spiral into positive emotions. Positive emotions can help us focus and be more creative. Positive emotions are the fuel for resilience. They can help us find meaning in our daily experiences, which in turn builds more positive emotions. Psychologist Barb Fredrickson calls this the upward spiral. Looking for the good things help us counteract our negativity bias. Experiencing gratitude and other positive emotions make us more likely to discover and develop new skills and be more creative. Positive emotions help us refocus our attention on good things and helps us perform better. So you're saying, all right, Ben, this is really great information, but how do we do it? So, with this skill and looking for the good, you just want to start out in pretty much the present tense, in the last 24 hours. Think about what is something you're grateful for. What went well? And I really want to hit on the reflection. Reflection is key here. When you write down in your journal, if you're into journaling or if this is something that is new to you, it's going to be a little difficult, but you can still find something good and reflect on it. You want to think, why did it go well? Why is it meaningful? How did others contribute to this good thing? Research shows that the reflection piece helps to make the exercise more meaningful. Rather than just writing down a list of 3 good things, you have to take time to be reflective about them, which elicits more positive emotions. Stay focused on things that happened in the last 24 hours so you can focus on something recent. So if you have a piece of paper or in your workbook, you can go home this afternoon or tonight and just write down 3 things that went well. Not just write them down, but then leave some space under each one and really reflect on it. Ask those 3 questions. Why did it go well? How is it meaningful? And what others contributed to the good thing? To give you an example, in the past 24 hours, especially during this pandemic situation, I can think of a lot of reasons to look for the good. This situation has given me a chance to really spend time with my family. When we're in a high tempo and high ops situation, we tend to just put them on the back burner, put them on the wayside, and say, I'll deal with you in a minute. But this has actually given me a chance to really sit back and reassess the situation with my family. It actually gives me time to think and say, oh, my oldest one was doing this in school. I can help him with that. My middle one, he's doing awesome in this area. Where can I help him improve in this? My youngest son wants to play baseball, or he's in baseball. So we go out and we throw the ball back and forth and do different things. My daughter, she's into dance. I get to see her practice over on Zoom videos. So why does that go well for me? It's because family is important. Family is my first and foremost important priority in my life, next to God. Why is that meaningful? Well, growing up, I did have both parents. They were somewhat active in my childhood development and me growing into the person I am. I don't want to be a more positive influence than what they were. Who else contributed to this good thing? Well, my family, my kids, my wife. They're there. They're help supporting. They're help building. They're help adding on to that positive emotion. So that's how this practice works. So, if we are in a classroom instruction, I would facilitate asking you these two questions. And I will say, just, think about what was challenging about the activity and what was helpful. At first, challenging for me, it was trying to find what good would happen in, this stressful day. What was helpful? Actually, just taking the time, sitting down to find it. Because most time there's no time just to sit down and actually look for anything. So let's talk about the frequency of looking for the good. Some people will benefit more better if they do it every day. And there are some people out there that will benefit more if they reduce the frequency of using a journal. You don't have to do it every day. Because if you do it every day, you're going to find that it's a chore. You got to find the right fit for you, daily, weekly, every 3 days. The point is you have to do it on a regular basis. Now, when you're first learning the skill, write down what you're grateful for every day. After this briefing or after you learn the skill set, you can vary the frequency with however you feel is comfortable. Because this shouldn't be a chore. This is not what this is about. This is not another check mark that you need to check off. This is instilling a skill set to help you perform better in the unit, in your life, for your personal well-being. So review. The bottom line is you can't be negative when you're grateful. Gratitude helps a person grow and move through stressors in a positive way. Gratitude builds optimism, positive emotions, helps you cope with stress, and improves relationships. Develop a regular daily, weekly gratitude practice. Initially, you want to start with finding 1 to 3 things. 1 to 3 things that you're grateful for. But more importantly, reflect on those things. Ask those 3 questions. Why did it go well? Why is it meaningful? And how did others contribute to the good thing? And that is how you look for the good. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me through email, which is benjamin.smith.67@us.af.mil. Or you can shoot me a text on my cell phone, 252-626-7605. I'll be more than glad to expand on the skill set or answer any questions you have concerning resilience. Because the other skill sets that are following this are awesome. They can help build upon this one, as well as help you live out your values and figure out what you really value. What are your goals? Thank you for your time, and I appreciate your effort in attending this briefing. Thank you.